What's going on, Third Army? Joe here, and today we're going to be talking about the new team jackets that we offered with Legends Volume 2. This is a new kind of silhouette and style that we released with that collection but plan to release in the future. So I wanted to do a video kind of going over the inspiration, the design, and kind of the styling of the jacket because it's one of my favorite things we've made to date. And let's first get into the inspiration. I think it's pretty logical. It's based on kind of old classic team starter jackets. When I was growing up, starter was huge, and it was really awesome. You had a bunch of different style jackets, but they're all kind of this, either the shiny polyester satin, or they were more just kind of a matte poly as well. And they had a bunch of different jackets, but their classic one is actually the starter jacket, and that's what we wanted to kind of start off with. I know when I was growing up, I had an Anaheim Ducks one that I thought was the coolest thing in the world, and we wanted to bring it into our Legends collection and kind of doing some cool colorways from defunct teams. And this one, of course, is the Edmonton Rush with the gray, black, and white, and absolutely love how they've turned out. So that's the inspiration behind it. When we started designing them, we wanted to do this kind of classic jacket look, but we didn't want to take all the things that we kind of think are ugly or not great about the actual true 70s and 80s ones. So we wanted to slim it up a little bit. So we did actually keep the infill, so it is insulated, which gives it that kind of cool puffier look to it, but we slimmed that down a little bit, and then the body itself has all been slimmed with nice kind of tailored arms and tight wrists, which is one thing I hate about jackets when they're not tight to your wrist. And we were also able to do that with the trim itself. So we engineered all of this trim with the one white stripe on gray, so they're all tonal based on it, and that's at the neck, at the wrist itself, and at the hem at the bottom. And then we wanted to keep kind of that classic look, so we did two single welt front pockets that are really just kind of, it has to be that if it's anything else, it's more of a varsity jacket. And then on the front, we did, again, tonal snaps that are all painted to match the body itself, which I think is really cool. The snaps are nice. I've always liked kind of snap jackets over zipper fronts for especially this style. Gives it kind of that classic look, and you kind of hear that snappy noise, and when you snap and unsnap them, they're, I don't know, it's just really fun, and it's kind of a part of the whole look of it. Absolutely love the way that the fit came out and the overall styling of the jacket. So now let's get into the actual kind of appliques and trims, which we spend a lot of time on besides just the fit itself. On the front, we have the throne crest, a nice kind of medium-sized throne crest. And my favorite thing about these is it's actually two fabrics stacked on top of each other with an actual satin stitch, and then we have the zigzag stitch on the outside. So pretty cool, elaborate, clean applique to the front. So it actually has the black version of this fabric set in the throne logo, which is then satin stitched tonal on a white piece of twill that is then has the zigzag, which is a very kind of classic old school way of doing really high-end team jackets. We wanted to bring that in and do it in all the different tonal ways. At the bottom, we have the collection label that we do for all of our collections. This one's really cool. It's got the gold tee on it so that you know it's Legends, and then it says Lacrosse Legends. And then my favorite part, I think, of the entire jacket is this little tab at the side actually tells you what team it is. So they all have the city and then the year. So Edmonton Rush from around 2006 to 2015. So it has the years right there, which I think is definitely my favorite thing now that I really think about it. I absolutely love that we did that. And then on the right arm, we wanted to do the Legends badge. This one's actually really sick. It's nice and big. This is actually fresh off the press, so the sleeve's going to lay really flat. But they're all different based on the colors of the jacket itself, but have the gold tee at the bottom. And again, this is twill with some fill stitch, some satin stitch, some actual logo stitching, and then the white zigzag around the outside. Really awesome, not going anywhere. And it's just a really elaborate, kind of nice size patch on the arm. And then what seems to be everyone's favorite thing is the giant throne on the back, and it says Legends Never Die. This was a really fun embroidery to do. Again, it has that same construction with the twill, the satin stitch, and then the zigzag. And then this is actually a direct embroidery, Legends Never Die, giving it a really kind of high-end classic look. Can't really beat how kind of cool that is. And again, there's nothing like this in lacrosse, so that's why we wanted to make it, have it be really fun, have it not be really expensive, and yet really nice quality. So it took a while to kind of really get it to this point, but we absolutely loved it the way they turned out. So this one actually has a double welt with a nice metal zipper to it, and they're nice and deep. And then this one just has your regular single welt that just goes all the way down. Absolutely love that. And then on the inside, we have that contrast lining. So it's actually the fabric that's used for all of the embroideries. That black satin is actually used on the inside with the diamond, which I just absolutely love. Again, that classic look, but doing it in nice and clean, timeless. And that's what I love about it. Up here, we got a little loop so you can hang it. It doesn't stretch out your collar at all. And then we have a piece of the actual body fabric with the kind of the Legends model to it and the actual size of the jacket. Really nice woven label in there. For me, it's probably the best time to pick up one of these jackets because with the seasons kind of changing, the weather's different every single day. And this jacket, you can put a hoodie underneath it or just a t-shirt and it'll get you from like pretty much freezing up to like 55, 60 degrees. So you'll get a lot of use out of it before real summer hits, and kind of that 90 infill and that classic look with that modern style I think is gonna be really awesome for this spring and also this coming fall. And to sweeten the pot just a little bit more, anyone that purchases one of these jackets on thrownlacrosse.com for the next 7 days is going to get a free Legends trading pack. I think you guys know about these, but there's piece of fiber mesh in here that's custom dyed to one of the 4 teams. Also has a collector card and a piece of bubblegum. If you find the golden bubblegum, you win a custom dyed Under Armour command low to match your mesh. We made 4 of them, so there's 4 winners, and we've had 3 so far, so there's 1 winner left, and there's not a lot of these left. So anyone that picks one of these up is gonna get one of these, and you have a good chance of probably picking up that Under Armour command low that custom dyed to match the mesh. I'll have all of the info and link in the description below, so definitely check it out. And always let me know what you think about the jackets in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed kind of featured videos on some of the cooler products that we're coming out with, definitely throw the video a like. And again, let me know in the comments below. That's everything, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the field.